Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, where I am now wearing a shirt. We are riding through the pass, trying to save this fool of a Took. There we go.
Let's go.
Up in the past, we are chasing down a scientist or a scholar of some kind. He is literally going from place to place to show us various views. Oh my lord, speaking of views. To give us history for the area we're in. So, we looked at the Great Sin. We looked at an airship. What is next? Probably this fortress over here. But what are you getting? Oh boy.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
He is. Oh man.
Well done, Togo.
On your knees, Kerr. And I just want to heal up. The money play would be to let things run its course, but thank you for missing. Nope. Oh. Thank you. There we go. Problem solved. Do you fall apart? Probably not. Please stop going from ruin to ruin. Just accept it.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer?
No.
Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine?
No.
Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
You will
Not
not.
if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired.
Yeah, but
You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And
well, because
so
you're trying to
I
kill them.
came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
I mean, if he does go running off this time, it's fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Okay. What do you got for me? 30. 870. So we're now here, yeah. I'm not going to turn that in quite yet. I'm going to go back here first. I'm going to talk to Gout. I'm going to get my reward. See when the next thing comes available. Then we'll go from there. It's probably out of place. I probably have something a little bit later, but I have to see what we're offering. Plus, I want to see if we have hunts. Let me see that board. Nothing? Okay, good.
How may I help you today, Clive?
I just want to see what you have available. Let's see here. Ability points. Yeah. No risk, no reward. Amber. The Talisman of Priming. Probably has something to do with limit breaks generation. Okay.
Come again. I may
Yeah.
have more for you.
That's fine. Let's go back here. There's 2 crystals left. Even though we've shattered 5. I didn't realize there was one hidden in Drake's Fang on the thing, but makes sense to me. My wife will be caught up to me in no time. Anyway. You're next on my list of things to do.
Water for hire. Best.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
My pleasure. Not worried about that. Really. Happy to have the Warite, though. I complain about the side quests, but really, without them, I wouldn't have had this sword.
Carry your goods. I'm cheap.
So,
Peaches and pears. Beets and beans.
though I wonder, I do kind of want to try this with just a longsword
Come on!
and see how that stands up.
The caravan stops
Juicy
next.
pears! Slake your thirst.
What a really.
Let's go, goats.
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hunter. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Fair enough.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
But mercenaries.
And you remember the plan?
No.
You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
Ow. buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father.
That's good.
For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Wound?
I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates.
Yeah.
They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Which is something I did.
Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
That's a scary thought. I wonder if he's going to try and kill Annabelle. And clearly...
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
And they
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
What a...
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
I get the feeling that Bahamut is about to go on a rampage.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Interesting.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I wonder if Annabelle knows as well.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Civil war it is, then.
And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Uh-oh. Let me guess. This is a... I'm looking forward to this. Mythos. A wolf, that's what?
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
Plenty of things, but I push forward.
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
It already started. That's the girl I was talking about, by the way.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal.
We're coming, boy. Oh, never mind. You're coming to us.
This way.
This seems like a good spot to put in a cut, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for joining me. My name has been Duke Rave. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully. Goodbye!